That's something that I think, we all strive for, is to reach as many people as possible, to impact as many people, as many lives as possible. So one thing that I think is really deserving of more elaboration from the previous Real Talk video is this notion of the rising tide raises all boats, right? So the more we all work together, the more as a creative community we develop this strength in numbers, the more impactful, the more prosperous all of our collective work is going to be in the long run, right? I think the beautiful thing right now about being a creative entrepreneur is you can learn different skills. You can be a musician and a visual artist, or a producer, a manager, content creator. You can do any and all of those things, right? And as you acquire and develop these skills, that combines with your perspective and your individual life experience, and you put all these things together and it gives you something unique, a unique niche to offer to the collective consciousness, this greater whole. And I think, people, when they realize that they have something unique, something special to offer, they do one of two things, right? They protect it, and they operate from this scarcity mindset of, oh, well, this is mine, and if I put it out there, what's left over for me? That's one way to look at it. The other way, the way I prefer, is the abundance mindset, which is to say, hey, if I offer this idea, if I offer this perspective, if I put this into the pot, then the whole, the collective knowledge base, this collective consciousness becomes stronger. And in turn, by participating in that, I might learn something that I didn't know beforehand, right? And I see that happening a lot in creative circles within Nashville, and I'm really encouraged and inspired by it. You have people from all different backgrounds and disciplines and walks of life just willing to create together, willing to learn together, willing to teach, the people who might not have had knowledge prior, and bring them along and help them get up to speed with what's currently going on within the industry. And I think as that continues and becomes more of a way of life here in the creative space, in the music industry and beyond, I think our collective voice as independent creatives is only going to get louder and stronger, and it's going to have more impact. It's going to have more influence in the greater world. And that's something that I think, we all strive for, is to reach as many people as possible, to impact as many people, as many lives as possible. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to do it together, is to work together, find ways to learn, find ways to create and collaborate with one another. I think it's going to go way further if we're doing that as one unit than if we're doing it as individuals in the long run.